Welcome, Aries. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of April the 20th to the 27th, 2020. I truly want to thank you again for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and most of all, subscribing to them. It's imperative that when you subscribe or you continually go back to watch my videos, you make sure you have subscribed. Resubscribe if you see the buttons off, and be sure to click the bell and make sure you pick the option all. Unfortunately, there's some restructuring going on in the back office of YouTube. I'm sure you've heard a lot of us talk about this, and what's happening is they're randomly removing subscribers, and any accounts that they feel with their little robot going through the back office, and sometimes it's not 100% up to date, they will remove you. So it's important with all the work that we put out here to put these videos out here that you please, if you like what we do, you make sure you have clicked those buttons. Make sure every week when you watch us that it's done. Go back up and check that bell button and make sure you've rung the one that says all, so that you get notified and that you're kept up and accurate and you're active on anybody's site that you watch. Now, as you know, this is a general reading, and that means it's a collective reading, and that not every single card or all the energy they hold will resonate with each and every one of you. But take what you can from it. If you want clarity and accuracy and answers to any questions, then I welcome and invite you to click the little icon in the top right hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information is posted below my video in the information box. A simple email to me can start the process moving forward. Today I am doing the actual authentic Celtic cross reading here, and what that represents is you will get your crowning energy here, the central issue in this reading. You will get what's crossing over the reading, what you need to expect, what lies above and the possibilities coming into you, and what lies below, what lies in the past behind you, and what lies in the future coming towards you. This is where you are right now in the situation and your environment right now, and your hopes and fears, and your final conclusion card, which is the outcome card. I am putting it in here with my Lenormand messages from Oracle messages, and you will receive one tea leaf message and my focus at in the conclusion of this reading. So let's do our reading, my beautiful Aries, and see what's happening. As I said, this is your crowning energy here, and you have been given the chariot, and the chariot is all about you commending yourself for something that you have done. You've managed to accomplish something you've struggled with, and you've worked towards an outcome, and it's because of your own determination and self-control that you have an advancement coming into you. It's going to be freedom with your career. You're going to be able to move freely now and charge forward towards your goals, and perhaps your employment, your business, looking towards the fruition of your income coming in on a steady basis again. But it's going to be you that controls this, Aries. It's going to be you that's making the efforts to do this, and you're going to get noticed for it, and you need to commend yourself for the hard work that you've done, but you're going to get acknowledged by others. And when you do, that's how things are going to progress. Things are going to move forward. Things are going to work out in your favor. Wow. Coming in and crossing over this reading is the Hangman, and this tells me that for a long time you have been in limbo. Okay, you've been hanging and waiting in limbo. Things haven't been moving. It's been stagnant and stale and at a standstill, and you haven't actually been tied down physically to this pole, but you have felt as though you have. You're going to be able to move forward now. You have the time that you've been taking here, hanging in limbo, has allowed you to process and take in information that's going to benefit you. And with this chariot especially, it's probably going to benefit you in your career. When you get off this pole and you have the total freedom to move forward, you're going to be moving forward, and the first thing you're going to be thinking about is your career. Now, what's coming in, what lies above you and the possibilities coming into you? Well, unfortunately, you've been given the Nine of Michael, and I shouldn't say unfortunately, because this is something that you've brought on yourself. The Nine of Swords talks about worrying, and know that right now, what you're worrying about is unnecessary worry. Okay, focus on your thoughts, on the outcome, and what you want to come into play. Keep your thoughts positive. Okay, don't allow the negative energy to start to bring you down, Aries. You've had reason. You've been hanging here, but with this chariot energy, I really believe that you're going to be able to accomplish the things you want to do. And this crossing over energy with a hangman is going to come to a conclusion. So I want you to release any feelings of regret or guilt or worry or any, throw it out there into the universe and stop worrying about things so much. Okay. Now you've got the devil, and the devil is what lies below you. Okay. And this is about you realizing you have choices and decisions to make. Okay. And not allowing yourself to get dragged down or feel as though you're trapped in a situation forever. Okay. You have the ability to free yourself here by just making the right decision that you need to make that's going to benefit you. Okay. So release yourself from that that's holding you back. Okay, walk away from it. If it's a relationship, if it's energy around you, if it's bad habits, whatever it is, if it's addictive behavior, get rid of it. You need to detox your energy around you. Okay, that energy field around you. Detox it. Get rid of it, and only stand in the circle of white light to protect yourself away from this. Stop worrying again, because like the Nine of Swords, this talks about unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So come on, Aries, you've got to step up into your strength here. You have the ability here to commend yourself for completing a very difficult, feat, and you're going to come out ahead. You're going to get noticed and recognized for it. Coming in, what lies behind you in the past is the Strength card. And I talked about stepping up and being strong here to make the right decisions and choices that are going to benefit you. And Aries, we've been talking about this a lot in the last few readings. So this is looking at things in a kinder, more understanding manner. I mean, I love the graphics. I talk about this all the time. Here she is, this gentle damsel with a huge, ferocious lion that could kill her at any moment. But this is about being creative with knowing how to tap into the energy of other people. Okay, knowing how to catch bees with honey rather than with vinegar. So this will be you communicating creatively with other people and knowing how to do that, maneuvering yourself around a situation with people so that you can come out of this. This is making this is kind of like moving from one phase to another with a person or their energy they have around you, and you do it with self-confidence and kindness and forgiveness, letting things go, walking away from things, just saying, I'm not getting caught into this battle. I'm not going to have a struggle. I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to take on this lion. I know when to walk away from a battle. Okay, so pick your battles wisely, and be sure when you are dealing with anybody that you look at the situation in be a little more open-minded, okay, and try to understand why they're reacting the way they are, and don't let them draw you into any kind of a battle. Strength is inward. Coming towards you, what lies before you and the future right now is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups for some could be your knight in shining armor coming in, someone who's bringing you the gift of affection, attention, love, devotion, long-standing commitment. But I look at it also that, you may feel as though you're being swept off your feet in something that is making you feel totally elated, joyous, the feeling of freedom and just excitement and happiness. And, like you just feel as though you've been swept off your feet. It could have to do with topics in your life that make your heart feel like this as well. So there could be a situation coming in towards you that's going to allow you to get off this pole, allow you to get off, from the hangman here, and you're going to be able to see yourself successful. Okay, successful. And it's only because you are looking at situations more creatively and not reacting aggressively. Okay, you're going to look at situations in a kinder, more understanding manner and getting rid of what no longer serves you. So stop worrying so much. Okay, you need to let go of the worry, Aries. I mean, when you get the chariot's an amazing, amazing card of good karma, good energy, career advancement, and getting acknowledged and noticed by others for what you've done. It's amazing. So you're going to have this feeling of feeling that way coming in towards you. Happiness, joy, freedom, absolute, wonder and beauty and happiness. I mean, it's celebration time basically when you see, you have that feeling of being swept off your feet. It's amazing. Now, this is where you are now, and this is about you being in service. And this is the card that came up, and I'm using oracle messages for, the 7, 8, 9, or the 7, 8, 9, and 10 cards in the reading of the Celtic Cross. So this is about you being of service to others and giving back to others and the world. And when we give in equal proportion to that which we receive, we're able to maintain balance. Okay, I don't know why this is so dark, but anyway. There's so many people who are in need of your services. You may have the type of job, the career, the ability to help other people. You may have been someone who is an advocate and was out for a cause for people, and you're still going to be doing this. You may be applying this to your job. So, being in service can be as simple as, a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at the time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. And so, like the seasons change, so do we. Okay, and we talked about, looking at people in a kinder, more understanding manner. And I do see you're going to be of service. People may be tapping into you now, and wanting to ask you questions that you have experience in that you can give them some support and some help with. Beautiful. Now, your environment. Your environment you have been given, and I have a brand new deck here. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. And it's called the Enchanted Map Oracle deck, and it's brand new to me. And you got the spirit of place. Okay, so dark I can hardly read it myself. This is about you standing in your own authenticity, being true to yourself. What is it you want to do? Where is it you want to go? Not backing down. And not everybody has to agree with you, because we can't please all people at all times in all places. And so and again, I tell you, Aries, this is about you stepping up and doing what's right for you now. You've had to, you've dealt with your demons, you've dealt with your problems, you've dealt with your, all the challenges that you've had to deal with. And now this is about you saying, I'm done. And way our world is right now, it's very fragile, and for some very short. And we need to step up now. And once you have the freedom to do this, it's time you do. So live today, live tomorrow, and do what it is you want to do for you. Now, this is your hopes and fears. What do you need to surrender to? You need to surrender to fear itself. So let go of the fearful stories you're telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. And you are going forward here, okay? Again, let go of the fears. Stop worrying so much. Get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore. Okay, if it's not helping you grow and expand and move forward in a positive direction on your path for the future coming in, then you walk away from it, Aries. Okay, you give it up. So let go of any fear that you're carrying. Okay, you have the ability here to make the decisions and the choices where you want to go. Beautiful. Now, what is the outcome in this reading? Well, if you had a question you were curious about, within the next few months, everything's going to be in complete clarity for you. Okay, I do see this. You're going to have light at the end of the tunnel. You're going to be able to see your path open up for you. Opportunities, good karma coming in, good energy. Your luck is shifting. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful message that within the next few months, things will be opening up for you to be able to do what it is you want to do. Fabulous. Now, let's see what our Lenormand messages are. You have been given the anchor, and the anchor is all about feeling secure and stable again. Being able to put your feet down, and feel more secure where it is you're going to be able to live, stay, dwell, wherever it is you want to call home. You're going to have this stability again. But I love this because it always talks about at any time you can pull the anchor up, move in a new direction. You have the freedom to do that now. Okay, but I always look at this as security, being able to anchor yourself so you're not bobbing around in rough waters anymore. You've been given the dog, and the dog is all about loyalty, faithfulness, lifetime friend, someone who's always been there for you, always will be there for you, and lucky you to have this energy around you. You've got the ring. Isn't this beautiful? Along with your friend here and along with security of a home, there may be an engagement coming in. You may be deciding that it's time I do this. It's time I commit myself to someone. Life is fragile and short in these times, and I'm not going to wait any longer. But it also means the circle won't be broken. It means that there's security, there's a foundation there, there's structure there, there's stability there. Beautiful. Now, you may have thought something was a challenge and a risk. I don't see that here in this reading. I wouldn't worry too much. I would say if you're concerned about a situation here, throw the dice. Don't be afraid. This is not a risk. This is something that you need to do in your life, and it may involve someone else, and it may involve a job that you're going into, a new career move. You know what? I wouldn't say it's a challenge and it's a risk. I would say throw the dice. I think it's time that you do. You haven't been able to have that feeling, that beautiful feeling of, feeling like a winner. Okay. And this is all about being swept off your feet and feeling like a winner here with the chariot. Beautiful. Now, your tea leaf message for today is the grasshopper. And it says, situation in the balance that requires careful handling. So, you might be communicating with this person here, and you're going to have to, again, be creative how you discuss things with them, how you relate a situation with them in order to get clarity, and so that both of you can walk away and feel good about it. Okay, nobody's going to be wounded and damaged here in the battle. Don't make a battle out of things. And I think it may have to do with that. Now, let's see what we need to focus on. Spirit, can you please give me a card here for my beautiful Aries? What do they need to focus on here this week? Ask Spirit for assistance. So don't be afraid to do that. Okay, don't be afraid to ask Spirit. Lean into whatever source, that you lean into. Okay, what divine source that you lean into. Continue doing that. Take your time and ask for assistance. Okay, and you know what? When we ask, we receive. We just surrender. We ask for guidance and we say, I surrender this to you. Show me the route and show me the path that I need to go. And I do see that you're going to be doing that. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, this here, the outcome card within the next few weeks, that path is not cluttered up. There's no obstacles in that path. The sun is shining. You've got rainbows there. And at the end of that, you can see a light. So you're going to be able to see things open up to you. The outcome is good, my friends. You just have to wait. It's going to happen within the next few months for a lot of people because of this COVID situation going on. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Aries, this is your reading, as I said, for the 20th to the 24th of April. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week to look forward to. And again, I feel compelled to keep this message coming to everybody out there with the situation being locked down, with our lives being upside down. We need to hear this, and we never should forget how far you've come, everything you've gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't, all the mornings you got out of bed no matter how hard it was, all the times you wanted to give up but you got through another day. Never forget how much strength you have learned and developed. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. Surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. I pray and I wish blessings on you for good health. Play safe, be safe, and I'll see you soon.